you. Feel like I'm at the tippy top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to sun these boys, can't leave them bastards.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Mixtape Tour Stories. I got my main man, the one, the only.
Yes, sir.
Sis, man, a.k.a. Hot Sauce. What's goody, brother?
Shout out to Atlanta.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome back. It's been a long time coming, man.
Yes, sir.
ATL
Yes,
in the
sir.
building.
How you been, man? What's been up?
Man, I've been chilling, man. You know, doing the little daddy duties at home.
I know that's right, man.
Take care of the kids.
Okay.
Just been,
Your son
been-
balling out there, bro.
Yeah.
You got
He
two
doing
of
his
them
thing.
balling out there, man.
Yeah.
Word?
Yeah, two of them.
Oh.
One
Okay.
of them Orion, and the other one's Amari.
Omari.
Dope. Yeah.
Dope. Shout out.
They're both some hoopers.
Yeah, man. Shout out to O, man. Shout out to both the O's, man.
What's going on in Atlanta, bro?
Man, just doing my thing out there. Just chilling, just living life, doing my thing.
Yes, sir. The first question we like asking all our guests is, what park you rep, whether it's a park, whether, down south. I grew up down south. It was too hot to
Well,
play in damn park.
even though they shut the gym down, it's always gonna be run and shoot.
Run and shoot.
Yeah, legendary
Run and shoot.
all day.
Court
Yes,
1
sir.
and 4?
Yeah, 1 and 4.
That's what Riser say.
Yeah,
I ain't never
1
been.
and 4.
Yes.
Or you can go to the the other courts or whatever. Work on your game or whatever.
Run and shoot was the
but-
truth, man. They had one in Atlanta and they had one in D.C.
Word.
Yep. I mean, speaking of run and shoot, Roz has been telling us this story since day one.
Yep.
That he met you when he was younger.
Mhm.
And we all know Sauce for the ball handling and all that. But Riser said you was dunking on
Windmilling
dudes.
at that.
Dunking
Windmilling.
on dudes.
Is that
Well,
true?
I mean, just dunking, like, not just going down the middle, just dunking or whatever. I just could dunk at the time, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I wasn't a dunker though.
Okay.
But I always could dunk.
Dope.
Throw it off the glass.
It's like how you see how Kyrie could dunk anytime,
Yeah.
but he don't dunk.
Yeah.
That was me.
Dope. So there's some truth to that, Riser.
Oh, it is some truth. man.
Okay.
You sleep late, you lose weight. You gotta eat.
No doubt. No doubt. So man, we, here, on the mixtape, tour stories, each of our guests, man, it's just some stories that, a lot of people remember the mixtape tour, but what a lot of people want to know is some of those stories, that went on behind the scenes, some interesting stories, man. We've been hearing some interesting stories from AO about how he got bit on the ass by a barracuda. I don't know how the hell you get bit on the ass by a barracuda. I mean, it's all other things out here, jellyfish, a barracuda. Like, come on, dog. He told us a story about when he was on Chappelle and he played Prince.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said you was there
too.
So, stuff like that, man. So, if you got some interesting stories for us, man, let us know, man.
What happened?
You know the one I want to hear about,
What's that?
the Michael Jackson.
We'll get to that one.
I want to hear Michael Jackson. Yeah, man, if you got some stories, man, just let us know, man. Let us know. Tell us some stories.
Started off though, bro. How did you end up on season 3? That's when you started on the mixtape, right?
Mixtape 3.
Yeah,
Mixtape 3. Yeah, like how did that play out?
Well, it started out with mixtape 1. Mixtape 1 came out and it was pretty hot. It had Skip on there and a lot of my homies, they seen the tape and they used to always bring it to me.
Yeah.
Because I was like one of the ones who had all the moves and stuff in the gym. So they always brought the tape to me to, check it out or whatever. And I was like, how did you get on the tape? There wasn't no information on the tape because I'm like, man, I know I could do one of these tapes too. But obviously they ain't had no number on the back of the tape or whatever. So I'm like, man, it's whatever. You know what I mean? I was like, whoever on that tape ain't better than me anyway, as far as moves, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So as time went by, Mixtape 2 came out, same thing. They brought Mixtape 2 to me. I seen some of the guys on the tape, I'll Be Right Back, Future, Shane, all that,
Yep.
And I'm like, man, how do you get on the tapes to make
on.
I want to be able to get on these tapes. And wasn't no information on the tapes or whatever. So I just kept doing my thing, just living life, doing my thing or whatever. And then, one day I got in trouble, went to jail and stuff like that. And they decided to have, bring the tour worldwide now. Like, outside of like New York. We want to go find new talent. So, you know, they went to Detroit, Atlanta, LA, New York, you know, places like that, Philadelphia. And while I was in jail, they was having tryouts, you know, to make the tour or whatever.
What year was this?
It was like 2001.
2001.
Yeah. So I was locked up. And I think in each city they was having like a monthly trial.
Okay.
Before the tour started or whatever. So it was a couple of guys, they was doing some of the moves I was doing. So to the guys that was recruiting, they thought that was the coldest move ever, coming from the guys that got the moves off me. I'm in jail though. I don't know. I know they was just doing some of the stuff I was doing, you know, because they trying to get it on the tapes or whatever. So the guys who was recruiting, they thought they ain't never seen a move before. So these guys about to get on. You know what I mean? Until, you know, a few people were like, nah, you want to get the original guy.
Yeah.
Who those kids learned from. And they were like, who? And they were like, this dude named Hot Sauce. You know, by that time, I guess one of my ex-managers found out I was in jail, and he came and got me out. And I didn't have to do the tryout or whatever, because my name was already buzzing around the city or whatever. So he got me out, and he was like, you about to be real popular, real popular. I was like, how's that? He was like, I was like, well, I'm about to go to the NBA or something, you know. He was like, nah. I said, you know, am I able to do some of the moves I'm able to do or whatever, like in the games or whatever? He was like, yeah. What kind of league is this? You know, he was like, don't worry about it. You know, so he got me out of jail or whatever. The next day was my very first game.
Okay.
Still in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I got out of jail, like on a Friday. The next day, that's when my first and one game was.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I flew the next morning. I flew to LA.
So it was in LA.
Yeah, the first game was.
So what was that like, bro? What's that experience like? You locked up, now you come out. It's LA, palm trees, women. Yo, they telling you go do your thing. What's that like?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what to expect. I'm just thinking I just go, you know, play ball like just like in run and shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't know about the entertainment side of it.
Okay.
You know, they put me out there in the game. You know, when I first landed, you know, I seen Headache and all those guys. They was looking at me like, that must be Hot Sauce right there.
And you said you played on the N1 team because you already had a name coming from Atlanta, right?
Yes. I already had a name, so you know, they picked me on the team with the guys with the names or whatever. But nobody still knew who I was, and not out there in LA anyway. So
then you with some New York dudes. You coming from Atlanta? I know they was like, nah.
I know he ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing in his bag. You know what I mean? So during that time, I got in the game. I'm just playing like I play a run and shoot, not just, you know, I'm just shooting jumpers and stuff. And this is like, you know, then during that time, AO showing out and all that stuff, and Headache slapping the guy doing his little dance move when I see the crowd going crazy and stuff. I'm out there playing like I'm playing pickup. So it's like, who the fuck is this dude right here, man?
Top of the key.
And it's named Hot Sauce, right? So they like it.
I go on the bench. I go on the bench and sit, you know, sat down or whatever. And I'm like, all right, I got to turn up now. Yeah. And they always, you know, first time seeing me, they were like, okay, we know you on our team. Yeah. Show us what you got. We want to see too. I was like, all right. I got back in and I turned it up. Started doing everything that I did in the shoot. Started doing everything nobody ain't ever seen. Popping the ball up, throwing it through guys' legs, doing the shimmy, everything. The boomerang, man, they was going crazy. It was the Sauce show after that.
Yeah. So what happened that night? Because I know you fresh out of jail, bro. You come out, bro. You got a good game. I know you want some pussy, bro.
No, I ain't really. You know, I was just happy to be on the road. Like this is my very first time.
Humble.
You know.
So who gave you the name Hot Sauce? I know all the other guys, majority of them got their names at Rucker, but who gave you the name Hot Sauce and how that come about?
Well, you know, I just at the park, just showing out, and I was actually on fire. And I was hitting my jumpers, and I was just saying sauce.
Okay.
You know, sauce. I was just showing out. Bop, 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 bop. Sauce. You know, I was just showing out. So the next day I came, the guys was just making fun of me. You know, Sauce, what's up? You know, just marking me from the day before, and then they just ran with it. So, you know, at that park only, they used to call me Sauce. all the other parks is just regular. You know what I mean? I'm Philip at all the other parks. So one day I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna just start saying my name Sauce. Next time a girl asks me what my name is, I'm gonna say Sauce.
Ran
or
with
whatever. And I just ran with it from there, and then that became my nickname.
Man,
That's dope.
That's dope.
so you
But anyway, now we're gonna take it back to when I was looking on Mixtape 1, like how to be on the tapes or whatever.
Yeah.
So I killed it in LA. So they were like, all right, we just can't put you on. We're gonna see if it's a mistake. You know, some people could have a good game and then the next game, you ain't really like that.
Yeah.
So we went to Philly, you know, same thing. I was doing the same thing I did in LA. Went to Detroit, same thing. And then when we was in Detroit, and I said, now when we get to Chicago, I'm gonna go deeper in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I went to Chicago, that's when I went deeper into my bag. And from the time when I was there, ain't no content, they was actually making Mixtape 3 with me.
Yeah.
and you didn't even know.
I didn't know it.
That's the Flintstone on that guy.
Yeah. So that part, we went to Rainbow Park out there in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And that park alone, when I told him I was gonna go in my bag deeper in my bag, yeah, most of all the stuff that I did was at that park.
So you say you got a third eye, bro, right?
Yeah.
And that third eye, what gave you the confidence, dog, to just start doing all the wild shit? Like, what was yo, I'm about to just show
Because
out?
I know the tapes was about moves, highlights, and you know, for guys who got flair and the guys who got moves, you know, stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, I'm finna show them what I got. You know what I mean? To show them my little flavor or whatever. And man, they was amazing too. Even my teammates, they was like, man, show me that move. You know, so I turned it up.
How you feel about people who say you're not a real basketball player?
It's just something to talk about, something to say. You know what I mean? I done shut a lot of niggas' mouths. You know what I mean? They like, nigga, y'all you do is dribble and all that. All right, just play one-on-one. You know what I mean? I beat the shit out of niggas, man.
I remember.
I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah. Well,
I'm doing this because I'm having fun. Like I just do this. You know what I mean? Blah blah blah. You know this. They were like, the nigga can't play. All right. Well, let's play then. Play me one-on-one.
Let's see what's up.
Yeah, but that was a stigma about most of the guys on the tour until, like you said,
What's your motherfucking ass?
Yeah, that was like they figured, oh, these dudes can't really play. But then, like when dudes really start playing,
man, let me tell you a story, man. We went to Saudi Arabia, and it was some of the guys like from New York, you know, whatever, and then some of the guys from ATL. Was you with us that day when we went? Okay, so. They was all in the lobby. They was all in the lobby. You know, blah, blah, blah. Well, we know who the weak link is.
Yeah, we made a bet.
Circus. We know who the weak link is.
Yeah, I remember that.
You don't got to say the name. It's just, you know, they making fun of me.
Yeah.
I already know who they talking about. We know who the weak link is. I was like, all right, take this shit straight to run and shoot.
I remember.
So, turn the fuck up out there. And after the game, we know who the weak link is. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
That's a Snapple fact.
I had about 30, but the person who said weak link had about 5.
That's a Snapple
I'm not
fact.
lying either. I'm not lying on my kids.
That's a Snapple fact.
So how you feel about basketball players that can really hoop, that really don't like you just because like you the entertainer, bro. You revolutionized the game, bro. How you feel about that? Because you get a lot of hate from dudes that can really, really get ball. Who can really ball?
I mean, that's just what they do. You know what I mean? I had to do what I do, you know, to pay the bills or whatever.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So that was the path I chose. You know, I didn't have a job, so, you know, N1 gave me my first job, real job, and I just stuck with it.
N1 was really your first real job?
Yeah.
Like your first real job, like W9 or like a W2?
Nah, I worked at like Red Lobster, McDonald's, stuff like that. But I mean, I just did it for like one check and quit.
Yeah.
I want that type of guy to really have a real job, man.
They said some shit like that.
Nah, so when N1 came around, that was like right up my alley or whatever.
Facts.
You know, everything been straight ever since. Even though, you know, and it's been a big gap where I haven't made a lot of money from N1, but it gave me a name to where
you hot sauce,
I'm
dog.
straight today. You know what I mean? Take care of my kids.
Yeah,
hot sauce.
Yeah. So what is your feeling about, you know? I've heard several times that the NBA guys had a beef, or N1 had a beef with the NBA guys. And my whole thing was that
I wasn't with them at the time.
Oh. My whole thing
I was excited about that too.
But my whole thing was when everybody's playing ball, your big dream was to play in the league. Now, for whatever reason, everybody didn't make it, but that was your dream. So to me, you can't be mad at a guy who started off, because we all started off playing in the park, playing whatever, but you can't be mad at a guy that made it to the league. Because I posed the question to AO, to Shane. I said, listen, if you was out on tour and whatever NBA team called and said, hey, we got a roster spot open, you ain't leaving?
Sauce, you staying or going?
Dude,
I'm going.
That's what everybody say.
The money's bigger.
You on tour, and you know, dudes is mad, the NBA. Because I've heard dudes say, oh, if you played street ball and you made it to the league, your credibility's gone. What?
Nah,
that's not.
It actually gets bigger.
So my thing is, that's why I pose that question to everybody. Y'all out on tour. The Atlanta Hawks call Sauce. Yo, Sauce, we got this roster spot open. What's up? We need you.
I'm going.
You packing your bags. You out of here.
Give it a try.
You out of here, man. Who not gonna want that opportunity?
I say if the mixtape was like at its prime today, I think a few guys would have actually got called up.
Yeah,
it was more difficult back then.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Absolutely. Media was different. Media was DVDs and shit, so you had to print shit. Now shit goes to
social media,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know AO. They gave AO tryout or whatever, but I think today. AO would have made it.
Absolutely.
Today. I don't know how he didn't even make it back then.
I know. Same
game is
same here.
Yeah. A lot of them guys, even Biz.
Today's not that physical.
You put Biz in the game, Biz gonna rebound, play D. He gonna be that dude.
And he gonna knock down that turnaround jump shot.
Yeah, he gonna be that dude in there fighting. So dude like Biz, you know.
I think Baby Shaq too.
You get a lot of dudes. It's a lot of dudes.
Both eras. Baby Shaq, both eras.
It's a lot of dudes, man, that I think that could have, you know, if they had all these opportunities.
I would have survived in this era more than the era back then.
Yeah.
So where do you rank yourself as, like, you know, top street ball players?
Like when
you ain't got to be
when it come to moves, one, but when it come to game, like I don't know, probably
top 20.
Yeah, top 20.
Good.
Yeah,
I mean, because we said as far as showmanship.
One.
All that showmanship, you a legend, dog.
Absolutely.
Revolution.
You changed the whole
revolution.
You know, I seen kids in the park trying to put the ball in the shirt. And then, you know, you had dudes when I remember at the time back then, they were saying, oh, that and one shit ruined the league, it ruined basketball. But now what do you see now?
That's all it is.
An NBA player do a move in the game. Oh, that's an and one move. Everything is highlights now too. Which is what y'all were doing. But like you said back in the days, like, I remember when Skip used to talk to kids. Skip used to be like, but I learned the fundamentals first. Then I started doing all that other stuff. Yep. These kids, they just want to jump right in the
straight into it.
Straight tricks. You know, but Skip used to tell kids all the time, dude, no, I learned the fundamentals. Then I started doing all that stuff.
Absolutely.
But if you want me to play fundamental pick and roll, I'll do it all day. You know? So, you know.
I got caught up a lot of times, you know, like when Skip, when we got on tour, we was outside and stuff. Skip would come down and, you know, I'm watching and stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Skip would shoot the jumper. Boom. Knock it down.
All day.
We outside.
All day.
Come down again.
Yeah, man. I don't see him.
Boom.
All day. Yeah, all day.
In my head, I'm trying to, I can't cross over into the playing ball now. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got to stick to what I love to do. Sometimes I get caught up trying to play like what Skip done doing. I'm boom, 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 boom. Miss the whole backboard. I know I can play ball. It's just that ain't my element right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
mine is more at the gym. Then I'm focused. I'm that hooper now.
Yeah.
But you know, dudes, a lot of these dudes grew up in New York. I mean, when I came here playing outside, no nets. Yo, down south, even we was outside. Yo, the rim had nets and we had nets. And these dudes, I'm like, yo, wait a minute, we playing in the park with no nets? What?
Right.
I'm like, what the hell is this? First of all, I was kind of bugged out that we was playing outside because it's too hot down south.
Way too hot.
Right.
So we in a gym. So I'm like, yeah, dude, we playing outside. What? So it's just a whole different, you know,
it's a different environment. Yeah. A different feel for the game.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Like them shots Skip was making and stuff, those shots I be making at Run and Shoot or LA Fitness or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's hard to do outside.
And it really ain't. It's like
they were so used to it.
Riser come pick me up and we go to the park and play. I know it ain't no street ball setting to where, you know, I got to do. We gonna go hoop, win about 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, and go take a
Now I'm knocking my jumpers down because we're hooping.
Yeah.
But I know what environment this is now. They want to see me throw the ball through somebody's
yep.
legs. That's my environment for that day.
Yep.
I know I ain't finna shoot no jumpers because I'm gonna miss.
So what is your? We was talking that a lot of guys are calling themselves legends. You got a lot of guys who I don't know if they name themselves legends. Somebody call them a legend. But what would be your definition of a street ball legend? Is it
guys who people knew it before they even had a name?
Thank you.
Like me, I had a buzz before I even made it like worldwide. Before people even knew me in Cali and people knew me in New York, people knew me in Denver or whatever. You know what I mean? I had how my name was worldwide. It was known like that around Run and Shoot.
Yeah, because a lot of dudes, like you said, a lot of guys were known like Shane and Skip and them. They played at Rucker, but a lot of guys just thought because back in the days. Let's be honest, and one had that juice where a lot of guys thought if they made that mixtape team or I'm a legend now.
Nah,
so they felt they had that stamp, but that's what we were saying. To me, that's not.
I see a lot of guys that played with me one time. And 3 years go by, then you go back and look online, they legends now. Like, motherfucker, you ain't no fucking legend. Shook my hand one time, now you're a legend.
That's what I'm saying.
Who the fuck am I then? How the fuck is you a legend?
Yeah.
Just so you know, AO got you in his top 10.
Yeah, he did.
He do.
He better.
He had a lot of respect for you, bro.
Because AO know.
Had a lot of respect
AO
for
know
you.
I can hoop,
AO
man.
know.
Yeah.
The truth, a lot of people don't know.
Quick, man.
I know.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know how.
As far as his moves or whatever, he just got me his top 10, period.
Top 10.
Top 10, period.
Change the game. You're holding up.
Well, he said top 10.
That don't mean you.
He said top 10 street ball player, but he said as far as showmanship,
Number one.
you at the top, number one. But he said as far as street ball, he had you in his top 10.
He said you got
You change.
Well, because you change. I put it this way: like AI changed the NBA culture, you changed the street ball culture
And this is what I be telling people.
organically.
AI changed it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I changed it at the same time. You still got to have a different game to change the game.
Yep.
Can't, I know they compared us probably like height, arm length and stuff like that, but he changed the game. I changed the game at the same time he changed it.
Yep.
So, two different styles, you know what I mean?
And what's so crazy is you guys, the mixtape dudes, to me, my opinion, y'all had a bigger effect on the basketball culture. Because at one time, I always tell the story, people look at me crazy that at one time, And1 had over 40% of the dudes in the league was wearing And1, and they all wasn't on contracts.
Right.
And the reason why? Because of y'all. Because of the trash talk tees and they just wanted to be a part of that movement that y'all was so, and that was crazy to me. So y'all really changed, culture in a big way. Go from street ball to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated and to do y'all, it was crazy to me, man.
We was their entertainment. You know what I mean? Regardless of basketball period as a whole, we was their entertainment. So every game had at least 3-4 NBA players that watching us.
Secretly want to be like.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But on the turnaround, you might not see us at their game though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna be at our game, but we're not gonna be at their game
Yeah.
like that.
No, and y'all changed the culture all over the world, man.
Because it's a different setting.
Different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
different. Like
Way more lax, way
NBA
easier.
was more media.
Yeah.
We wasn't media.
And y'all
Like, so let me we was more like freelance. Like, let me give you an example. Okay, you get somebody in the league, they smoke THC or whatever, they gonna get in trouble. It's gonna be all over the news. We didn't have that media. So, like if we did, I would have got in trouble every day.
Whole bus was
Not for THC, but just being knucklehead.
Well, I think y'all are more relatable to the kids because the kids might see Sauce at Run and Shoot, but then damn, look, Sauce is on TV. Sauce
accessible,
y'all more accessible, more approachable. So,
Right.
And y'all was pulling up with that bus in the hood.
And one went to every hood, every suburb, every fucking country, everywhere.
Right. Hood, not just just we want to. No, y'all was in the hood.
And what I liked about it is we gave guys who nobody knew chances to play against us to help give them a name. You know what I mean?
Yep.
To see let them make it out the hood.
It was good too. It was a lot of them.
A lot of them.
A lot of undergrounds.
Like you might see guys like, oh, I love you in foreign battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, it's
That
guys,
was a good battle. So
it was guys who played against me that did a lot of stuff, a lot of moves on me and stuff. Like they just didn't show that side.
Yeah.
But the time, like, then they start, changing it up now. They were like, all right, we're gonna start showing the other guys now.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, oh, so now I gotta get on some defense now.
I know that's right.
Because they finna show the other guys there. You know what I mean?
Sauce, we got a lot of memories on tour. When we go back all the way, what?
2002.
Right when it first started, when I got on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Question. You got a lot of memories, but some of your shutdown memories. Like, remember, I'm talking about
I be telling
the
people
game over with.
It's the dunkers that in Streetball, like, get your points. You know what I mean? I might walk away a whole game with no points, but Rise will have 22 from all my oops. You know what I mean? So it's the dunker, man, that add on top of the moves or whatever.
Who the best dunker?
Far as the
can't be
1-2 punch combo.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm in there
With
somewhere.
me,
You already know.
It's let me see, Spider and Riser. So you got to think. I'm not saying that because he next to me. I'm just saying
You
that
said it before.
because it could be me out there on the floor and 4 dunkers. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I do my move, cross up, blah, 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 blah. Throw the ball in the air, Riser there. Do it again, Riser there. So obviously Riser know me more than the other 3 dunkers.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Spider knew how to read me too.
It's that Atlanta
But the
connection.
other 2 that couldn't do it, they just out there running the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it ended up being him and Spider.
Okay.
Shout out to Spider, man. So,
Yes. Speezy was goody.
bro, you've been all around the world,
And
bro.
the reason why I say Spider because Spider was there first, but far as oops, I say Riser first.
That power?
No, Spider was actually
banging?
playing.
I'm the one.
Spider was playing. Riser played his role.
Mm-hmm.
Riser just camp out, boom, boom, boom. He ain't want no clear routes. Just chilling, boom, boom, boom. As soon as I do my move, he going to the hole, boom, dunk.
I can clear your ass out if I want to. I slide you across the floor. That don't change. But
You ain't start doing it till later on.
till later on, because the tour actually got me better. I had a better
Right.
handle.
Shaq got you into your clear route.
Shaq, Baby Shaq
Got
is my GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
I learned everything from Baby Shaq. Baby Shaq knows. It's just weird. I took everybody's game and just molded it into one, right? And it kept me relevant because it was times where I had to pull that shit out. This is not just on tour. This is on the Sauce. I know y'all didn't know Sauce had the Killer crossover tour. That was his own tour. And this was before AN1, right?
Yeah.
And it's just amazing to be a part of that.
Make a
And-
name for yourself before and one.
Exactly. It's like Future gave me, a lot of people don't know, Sauce gave me my name too. Future gave it to me first. We was at Run and Shoot, we was playing, and this was the time you and Future first met each other at Morris Brown. It's 2000. I was 16 years old, I'll never forget.
Right.
Prime played, G. Jones played, Maine was there, I don't think Shane was
I
there.
didn't know you at the time either.
You
You was
did.
at that game?
I was at the
Wow.
game. You
Yeah,
killed
You
me.
was there?
I was there. Because I was going to do the dunk contest at halftime.
That's crazy.
My cousin told me not.
I ain't know you then.
Nope.
I remember that game.
Funny, huh?
Yeah, I remember that game.
Small world, man. It's funny how this works out, man. It's a
That's
pleasure
when,
to
that's
have
when I
you
was
here,
playing.
man.
That's when I learned how to take somebody on the island.
Yep.
Future was always calling me at the half court. I'm like, man, what the hell he doing? Why he keep calling me out the half court? He trying to embarrass me or something? I'm like,
Yep.
what kind of move he gonna do on me? I go to the half court, he just blow past me. With me, I'm just playing, boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
You know, after that day, I started pulling people out too. I learned that like from Future,
Yeah.
pulling people out, and I'm like, yeah, he ain't gonna be able to guard me out here. But it was a lot of guys like, I'm not going out there. Nah.
I mean, when they used,
But
to,
I-
have,
but-
when they used to have you and Fest.
Even though I was known for, doing moves and stuff like that, I was really like one of the most feared though. For real though. There's been a lot of guys
Yep.
that wouldn't come out there on that album.
Yeah,
not with
they
me.
did.
Oh, of course not.
I heard you took a lot of dudes' girls, bro. Girls
Nah.
is fainting.
Nah.
Bro, he's so humble, dog.
No, I'm serious. I didn't.
Mm-mm.
Nah, I didn't. Nah. When we say, you gotta understand.
Ayo
I-
told me yesterday.
Well, yeah, but I had a girl. That's what I'm saying. When he say take girls, meaning they I can't stop them from running after me and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We all had, just being popular, you're going to have women flock to you or whatever. So that's what he meant like that. So, you know, you got Tito, then you know, what's going to happen when Michael Jackson walk in the building? What the girls going to do? What the girls going to do?
They going to run the mic?
Can Mike control that?
Nah.
That's what he meant.
Nah.
Like that. Not just, I'm getting numbers and stuff. Nah, nobody on tour did that.
Well, speaking of Michael Jackson, when he called you, how'd that make you feel? I'm talking about an icon. You iconic, but like you talking about Michael Jackson. How'd that feel when he called you?
Well, it was, I thought it was fake at first, you know, because my ex-manager called me and said, my ex-manager, you know, he told me that Mike wanted to meet me.
That's crazy.
Michael Jackson? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I don't believe that. For real? He was like, yeah. He said, we leave in 2 weeks. I said, what about the games we got to play? He said, don't worry about it.
So you left tour?
I missed about 2 games. You know what I mean?
You gonna pass about 2? You gonna pass about 2 to be Mike?
I still had to make it up to the 2 cities or whatever because them people paid their tickets to come see me play or whatever. So probably got fined for that.
Yeah, you definitely got fined.
I had to because he didn't tell me.
But it was worth it.
Yeah.
So how was that, man?
It was. I ain't believe it was my first time going. You know.
Yeah.
He put in, you know, the request for me to, you know, meet his nephew, you know, nieces and stuff like that. And actually, Sick, it was just me. But since we out there in LA, go ahead and call up Sick with it. Tell him to come with me.
Sick.
You know what I mean? So Sick seen him too, or whatever.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So we went out there, and Mike was just waiting at the door, like he'd be in the concert when he just like he still like, and he was like this about 15 minutes too. Like, look, watch this. Why do he like this? Oh, not from the concert. He did his head. He was like this. Boom.
So you heard, you know when he might be making the moves, the noises that be coming with it. You heard all that.
No. But he did. He was just.
That's crazy.
He was just waiting like this right there with his hand on his hip like this.
That's crazy.
He had a little square jacket on.
Yeah, the little military joint.
Penny loafers.
That's crazy.
With some real pennies in them.
Real pennies? That's a player, bro.
Right, take the pennies out, man. Got some pennies in his penny loafers.
As well.
So what did he say when you met him?
He was like, "Oh man, you're so awesome." That's he said, "You're so awesome" and stuff like that. And he was like, "Come on, let me show you around." You know, Neverland.
Neverland. Wow.
So I heard, bro. It's a rumor. And
hold on.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead. Do yours first. Go ahead.
No. I'm asking you. It's a rumor. I hate saying this because Michael Jackson is the GOAT, but people say his house was dirty. Is that true?
Hell no.
All right, cool. Like I said, bro.
Who said that?
Dave?
I heard. I swear to God, I heard.
Dave, where you got that from, Dave?
Who said that?
Best things what?
Best things happen when you ain't around.
And say
it.
when you ain't around.
All right, Saul.
No doubt.
I got pictures.
All right, Saul. So tell us. Go ahead, Sauce.
Yeah, it's just all kind of boutique. You know, it wasn't even enough room for everything to fit in this crib.
Cool. He just got antiques and all type of stuff.
Nice.
Didn't they say he had the Elephant Man bones or something? You saw the Elephant Man bones?
Nah, man. Hell nah.
What about his chefs? I heard his chefs can make any damn thing.
Yeah, chefs can make anything. We ain't need no menu. He was like, just tell the chef what you want, he'll make it.
What you get?
I was like strawberry cake. He was like, strawberry cake, here we go. You know what I mean? I didn't want it, I was just messing with him. You know, I probably had like some chicken, mashed potatoes and stuff. He made it. Barbecue chicken and mashed potatoes.
So you went to Mike's crib and that's what you asked the chef to make you, mashed potatoes and chicken.
Yeah.
So you ain't so wait a minute. Did you get a chance to cross Mike over? Mike didn't want to get on the court with you?
Do it again.
Nah. But doing that, I brought my girl with me.
Okay.
Word.
She was supposed to come with me, but she missed him by a day because, you know, she told the job that I wanted to go with her, and until they said, she said Michael Jackson. They were like, girl, you better take your ass on out there. Doing that. So I flew her out there.
Yeah.
And he got his crib right here, and then around his crib was like little cabins, like hotel room.
Yeah.
You know, this cabin is, he had like about, I don't know, 8-7 cabins right there, and we broke it in.
Crazy.
Oh. Me and my girl broke it in or whatever.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So he had a court at his house too, where y'all played.
He had a court, but you know he
just watched.
I was like, Mike, let's play 1-on-1. He was like, nah. And I said, at first I said, let's go to 10. And he was like, nah, I'm not finna let you embarrass me like that.
Because if you would have dropped Mike, I would have cried.
But then I told him 1. I said, let's go to 1.
That's not.
He kind of thought about it. He was like, 1. I maybe could do 1.
You was trying to drop Mike, wasn't you?
I was trying to drop him.
I know you was trying to drop Mike. Mike penny, his penny would have fell out the loafers and everything. He would have dropped Mike.
Hey, I told him it was gonna be the longest 1 ever.
You just would have repeatedly crossed him?
We even know we was going to 1. After he shot, I probably would have held the ball for about 4 days.
Word up.
Yo. Just kept crossing him up and pulling back. Come on back out here. Come on back out here.
Longest 1 ever.
Oh my God, man. That is crazy. That's insane, man. So what are some of your favorite street ball moments? It could be a game you played in, it could be a player you played against, it could be a game you witnessed, could be a favorite tour locate, a stop, or what's your favorite,
I say when I first got there, they had like tapes all over the place in the back room.
Paoli, right?
Yeah, like mixtapes with everybody. I was just looking at tapes and stuff like that. And the very first tape that I stole was AO tape. Because on the way home, they gave us shirts, shorts, and all that stuff. But they was looking for a lot of tapes still to this day. They don't know that I took. So I had tapes for about like 20 years.
Wow.
AO still called me. I got AO tapes right now.
He said his boys was taking shoes, everything out there.
Yeah.
No, it was funny. He said he took a box of shoes and they was all right feet.
Yeah.
Shane. AO?
Yeah. AO said they took a box of shoes. He said they got back to Philly. He was like, yo.
And some of these tapes, the tapes that I took, like from AO, was supposed to be on the mixtape.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking footage, dog?
Yeah, footage.
Oh, I thought you talking about like a bunch of DVDs type shit, mixed up VHS.
You took raw footage that they was going to put in the mixtapes.
When Sauce got everybody.
No, Sauce, don't take those. Had everything.
Sauce got a safe with mad raw footage. You can make mad mixtapes.
You took everybody moves, bro, put it into one.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. AO tape, I used to religiously watch that over and over and over. Just his tape. So, I don't know, AO might be my favorite player.
Yeah. That's my favorite player, bro. That dude game on another level.
Yeah,
like,
he's different, bro. He the general.
I put his game on skip, like AO's game, he just point guard that just raw.
And he just got that. And he's smooth. He makes it look easy.
Yeah.
He makes it look so smooth.
He got to change the direction, man. That's
that run cross.
That
That's
run
what it is.
crossover. But it ain't. I mean, a lot of people, let me see who game would I say close to his today.
In the league?
It would be John Wall.
Yep. He never breaks stride when he dribbled.
He keep going.
Same speed all the way down. I agree.
Yep.
But that change of direction, how he cut the ball across, on the change of direction, that part right there, that can't be taught.
Nah. No.
Yeah.
Some things you could teach, but that right there, that's like a God-given talent.
Yep.
And if I rewind it more than 10 times, that's a God-given talent.
Yeah.
That's facts, bro.
Yeah. Another thing we spoke about too is not only that y'all changed the basketball culture, but as far as fashion
and music,
the way used to come out, with the sleeves cut up and just different stuff, with the high socks and the headband.
I was just trying new stuff, not knowing I was changing the culture or whatever.
AO said he started that. Is that true?
Which one?
The sleeves.
Not AO.
Shane said he started.
Shane said he used to dress y'all.
Shane said
Shane
he showed you about promotion.
Yeah.
Sauce, get out there and you already got the oohs and ahs, but make them go, oh. Is that true?
Yeah.
Shout out to the
Shane,
OG, man.
Dribble machine.
We thought you was lying, B. Shout out to Shane, baby.
Not for everything.
No, not for everything.
He gave me some pointers. Yeah.
He said it.
He said, hey, if you try this, do this, blah, blah, blah. Do this, do that,
Yeah.
So, let me tell y'all, here go another story that y'all didn't know. I was in Run and Shoot, and there was a few good New York guys. That's all I used to hang around, the New York guys, because they always talking about the Hezzy and all that, and tell stories at Rucker Park and stuff.
Yep.
They were like, yeah, man, Alamo,
Yeah.
He did a move, and then Alamo throw the ball in the crowd. And we talking this before and1. So I'm listening to it. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try that. You see what I'm saying?
So when you broke, that's when you start. Okay.
But nobody knew I got it from that story, from running shoot, from the guy that told me Alamo used to throw it in the crowd after he did it. But that was just one game he did that.
Yeah.
They say he embarrassed the guy and threw the ball in the crowd and walked off. So I'm all online looking for it. Like, I'm looking for it. I'm like, man, I can't find this shit. Fuck it, I'm gonna try it then. So I get in the game, you know, blah, 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 blah. I said, I'm gonna wait till I make the next person fall. If I make them fall, I'm gonna throw the ball in the crowd. I got that from the story of the guy telling me about Alamo. Doing a little move, embarrassed him, and then threw the ball in the crowd and walked off.
Yeah.
So that's when I started doing that.
So what other moves you pick up, bro?
That's
Like along the way, when did you start, you know, putting it in your shirt, hitting it? When the 4, 5s, and 6s come in?
I'll tell you about that one later. Headache, Mixtape 2.
Shout out to Headache.
Did the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna throw the ball around my defender's head and then put it in my shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But all the credit came to me, but you know, Headache deserve a lot of credit.
Shout out
of
to
the
Headache,
shirt.
man.
Shout out to Headache. Shout out to Headache. That's dope, man.
You know, all the kids come up to me, oh, do the shirt, do the shirt. But I learned it off Headache.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's dope.
Yeah. So speaking about the fashion part too, what was we asked everybody this, what was your favorite pair of kicks and one kicks to wear while you was on tour?
the all white chosen ones.
Yo, that's the second person said the chosen ones.
Yeah.
Who else said that?
Ayo said he liked the chosen ones too.
Those were my favorite ones.
I like the rises.
Yeah, Ayo said the chosen one too.
The chosen ones with the dots.
With the dots in it, the straps. Well,
Yeah,
Ben
dope.
Wallace used to wear them all the time.
The all white.
Yeah.
Those were my favorite ones.
Yeah.
They had all white?
Yeah,
they had all white.
My favorite
I'm
ones.
thinking the all white, the blue, and then the all white, and the red.
I didn't wear no other shoes. I used to wear the same ones.
Yep.
I couldn't play good in new shoes.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah. Well, Ben Wallace told us a story too that he wore for a whole the year they won the championship.
You wore the same shoes?
He wore 2 pair of shoes.
NBA
the whole
champion.
Year. The whole year,
that's
2 pair
tough.
of shoes, a
82
home and away color.
Only
He
82
said
games
he
plus the
said they
playoffs.
started falling apart. He put tape on them, and he said the equipment guy tried to take him. He was like, "Yo, don't touch my shoes," because you know players get superstitious. He was
That's
like, "I'm
me.
playing well.
That's me.
I'm playing well. They feeling good. Don't touch my shoes." He said he wore 2 pair of shoes, a home and away color. That whole year they won the championship.
That's dope. That's dope.
People don't do that now.
Some do, some still do, but
You was there
Not
very
rare.
rare. Yellow shorts all the time.
all the time.
And Air Force Ones.
Yep, all the time.
Same yellow shorts all the time.
Yo, and your man Ayo, man, he told us to ask you about the movie.
Them royalties here.
He said
Rising shining right now.
He said the movie. The
Right.
Wayne. What he said he got in the fight with what's the man name? He got in the fight with Anthony Mackie.
In Atlanta, Sauce, when we had the private screening. When our ex-manager at the time got into it with Maine.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because, you know, everybody was pissed off, but everybody got mad at Sauce, not Sauce, but got mad at some of the Streetball players because originally that's supposed to be the A1 movie, right? Because Winter
And I
Tours.
didn't even know that.
And Sauce wasn't there. So this is what Ayo was talking about. Sauce wasn't there in 05. Him and Shane wasn't there.
Yeah.
Sauce had just snatched the Mountain Dew commercial. Remember the commercial when the Samurai hit him and all that? And Sauce captured that. And let me see. That was the same year for City Slam, right? City Slam. So our ex-manager at the time called us and we got it. But they presented that on the Winter Tour in 2005. They sat down, Preston, shout out to Preston Whitmore Jr. He shot the movie. He sat down with Fess, me, Maine, Ayo, everybody. And the movie was gonna drop.
Yep.
And I don't know how the hell our ex-manager got it. He did. And it was just
And this is a story I don't even know.
exactly.
But
So-
but Ayo told us he was upset because Ayo said he had flew some chick out, and he said they forced him to come to the screening. And he was
He was
like,
just trying to get to the room.
he was like, I'm trying to get to the room. Why are we here?
he didn't want to. Yeah, he didn't want to go, and it got real ugly. And we had a game that night.
What?
Yeah, because Sauce was
Yeah,
the
our
only
family's
one
there.
on. So everybody was there. So Sauce was there. A lot of the people in the movie was on the opposing team that night. We had to play against them niggas. And Sauce just came back.
Yeah.
Just signed his deal. So we had to play against him that night. And that was one of the hypest games we ever played in at Phillips Arena that
Wow. Wow.
We got a lot of stories. Sauce, you a bad motherfucker.
A humble
crazy.
motherfucker.
That's
though.
good, man.
So how was your experience in doing the movie? How was your experience in
They actually gave me the main role.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I ain't gonna do all this reading. You know,
You just want to play?
Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and tell the truth. He wanted me to be the trailer more than actually be in the movie.
Yeah, they just wanted to use you.
Use me for the trailer
Yeah.
to pump the movie up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Since I was on my return back to N1,
Yeah.
or whatever. That's all I was there for.
Oh, okay.
People think, oh, I love your movie. Nah, I was just there for the trailer. I got paid for the trailer.
Wow. Okay.
So
We didn't know that.
y'all
Yeah.
known each other for what? Like we said, how long y'all know each other for?
2002.
Yeah, for 20 years.
Same manager, same everything like that.
For a minute, yeah. When
For a
Sauce
minute.
when Sauce was the Michael Jackson, right? When Sauce was at his,
Prime.
I was right there with him. I was 16, 17, getting in clubs with this. Sauce was there. People used to fall out. I done seen Sauce cross.
Film about you remember the strip club?
Which one? Down
Alabama.
Yes, sir. That's the one I'm
Oh,
talking.
yeah.
That's the one.
I'm the first
I can't
basketball
say too.
player
I can't say too much.
to get on the stage.
Better not, bro.
Yeah, I can't say too much.
Made about 10 grand.
Yeah, that was funny.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
He was
Sauce
on stage.
Sauce, listen, time out. We used to
With the
go to
ball?
the clubs, and our manager at the time would get on the mic and be like, "If you could steal the ball from Sauce."
I know
In a strip club.
The trash can. I made a dude fall in the
Yeah, he
trash
made
can.
somebody. He snatched it back, made somebody fall in the trash can. So he used to tell him, if you could steal the ball from Sauce, you get free tickets to the game and you getting some money. You know what I'm saying? But this is what the killer crossover tour. So we everywhere because when we had to do the promotions and go to the high
Go
schools,
everywhere.
I was always with Sauce. So he'll cross somebody and throw the oops.
Yeah.
Every time we used to go to every fucking school in America.
Mhm.
Wow.
So, but he go through his guy's leg, snatch it back, nigga run into fall into the trash head first. They give him his tickets and his money. There's some females, there's some strippers. Tried to guard Sauce, he sent their ass on their way too.
Wow.
Amazing. Help him up.
Hey, money,
It
made
was
about $10,000.
I ain't never heard that.
Crossing strippers over. That's crazy.
Yeah.
On stage.
On stage.
See, that's that shit that the NBA players really want to do but can't do. And if they do that shit, they can't be public with that
They
shit.
can't- yeah. We had fun with it, man.
That's crazy.
Ooh, bro.
Yeah, we had the time of our life.
Yeah, man.
So are you a strip club dude?
Nah, not really.
What, you a lounge dude?
Yeah, more like a lounge.
Lounge.
Telling that story, what you said about the club, your favorite story you always tell.
Which one?
When I treated you, Mike Banks, that night.
Oh yeah, we it was it wasn't your
The
birthday.
house. It was the house.
Yeah, Sauce, first of all, Sauce had this 3-story crib right around the corner from our manager. And a lot of NBA players stayed there from the Hawks. Mario West stayed there. Oh, somebody, I forgot who else stayed there. I want to say Lou stayed there when Lou,
I don't think Lou stayed there.
he didn't? Lou used to scat.
Mar used to know all the people who used to stay there. Some of the BMF guys.
Yeah, a lot of BMF guys. So anyway, we went to the club one night. We didn't even know Sauce was in there. And me and Mike, my best friend Mike, we went in there and chilling, and we see Sauce in there. So Sauce buying the bar and everything. Adam Pac-Man Jones was in there too the same night. Shout out to Adam. We all grew up together. Anyway, Sauce bought the bar. He bought everything. So when we left, half the fucking club came back to his crib. So 3 floors, this motherfucker's in his laundry room, this motherfucker's in his bathroom, everywhere. We all in there, we chilling, we stayed the night, everybody drunk, everything. He gone though. This motherfucker ain't even there.
That's it. It don't seem like he
Sauce
gonna be
come
there.
back, by that time Sauce come back, everybody gone. But I say that to say this. Sauce around that time, that shit was different, man. You gotta understand, niggas was getting like 20, 30 G's a month, man, just off throwing a ball through somebody's legs, right?
Yeah.
Stingy bastard never gave me shit either. I used to, Sauce, I ain't got no money on tour, let me help me out. Sauce like, I got you, I asked him for $20. My manager asked, tell him to give me $20. It take him a month to give me $20. But he always looked out for me, man.
That's more important.
You'll be surprised. It's a million stories.
Yo, we
about you and Mike Banks, you know, the drinks and stuff at the house, clubhouse.
Yeah, he had drinks at the house.
No, the clubhouse.
What
Remember
clubhouse?
the club that was called the house. Remember?
Out where you stayed at?
No, not where I stayed at. It was downtown.
No, it wasn't the club. It was
One of
the house. Clubhouse.
No,
you said the clubhouse. No, it was clubhouse.
Yeah,
Yes.
clubhouse.
Sauce spent one of his.
That's
Sauce
Atlanta,
spent like
right?
Yeah, man, downtown. Sauce spent one of his checks. Vex, you know what those checks look like.
Yeah.
Back in the day, them shits was ridiculous. Spent this whole check, and UPS was there the next morning, giving them the second one. It was some fun times, man.
Yeah.
Yo, you ever regret anything, like, you know what I mean, about how shit happened back then?
Nah, it was all fun. It
Ever-
was fun. I had fun.
Ever regret your ex-manager or anything like that?
Nah. You just learn a lot of things, you know what I mean, that you could grow from. But I don't got nothing bad to say about nobody.
Yo,
That's good, bro.
we heard a rumor that you put Anthony Mackie on skates.
Facts.
Oh man,
Yeah, I did.
True facts.
I did. 'Cause,
You put him on skates.
Preston, he did. Preston, because I got sick of doing the choreograph. So
Yeah.
I said, hey man, let's just play
Yeah.
for 20 minutes.
yep. And they
Strong
kept the
15 to
camera
20.
running.
Let's just keep the camera running. Let's just play ball for real.
Yeah.
And you know, he
Put him on skates. He touched earth.
He touched earth.
Facts his ass right out.
I
the
knew I
window.
was gonna do it because I knew he wouldn't be able to guard me, so I was trying to do it anyway, so it could be on the movies for real. You know? And Al B dropped Wesley Jonathan.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
And when I dropped Anthony Mackie, he went to the corner for about an hour.
Remember?
Like, I'm not lying. Am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
Huh?
Somebody else who went to the corner.
He went to the corner and just started eating food.
No cap.
Yo!
That's real shit.
He was eating like
No
he
cap.
told President, don't put that shit on that
He
fucking
damn
big
sure
screen.
did. I remember.
Don't put that shit on that big screen.
This is when you wish we had social media, because you know everyone went live.
Man, he was like, don't put that shit on this big
You
screen.
just dropped the next Captain America.
Damn sure did.
Dropped
He did a
it.
split too.
Yeah, he did.
He did a split.
Ant was mad at that.
He was mad.
He was mad.
Keep the camera going. Keep the camera going.
He needed his revenge.
Yo, you
Nah, ain't no
yo,
revenge, man.
you cross a dude up so bad he just go sit down and start eating. That's bad.
He was pissed at something.
That's bad.
The next day, everybody go to their trailers.
and then you
Anthony
gonna tell
ain't say
him,
nothing to nobody.
and then you gonna tell him, don't you put that shit on tape.
Yeah.
Nigga, this is on the tape.
He talked
Nah,
to
he ain't put it on.
nobody.
They ain't put it on the tape?
They ain't put it on.
Hell no.
Nah, that had to go on the tape. That had to go on the tape, man.
He wasn't, Preston wasn't going to do this. Anthony Mackie would have walked.
He would have quit that day?
He'd have quit that day. Because you got to understand, it was a triple effect. Like a lot of y'all don't know, Ryan Harrow, he was young at the time, but Lil JJ was in the movie.
Yeah.
He was giving him fits because he played Little JJ's stunt double.
Yep.
So I guess we gassed everybody up. JJ playing, because Ryan looked all little. Was
was killing
faxing
him.
his ass all out there. Just imagine, like Ryan Harrow used to play with us when he was like 6 or 7 years old in a real game.
Yeah.
Throwing shit through your legs, boomerang. He could do all Sauce shit. Pretty much raised up with him.
Yeah.
Everything Sauce telling you, all that shit happened that day during the.
Wow.
That shit was hilarious.
Wow. I wish I could have seen that
So
shit.
my question is, do you think what you guys created, that feel that you created with N1, that streetball thing, do you think it could ever be recreated?
Yeah, because nobody knew who I was.
Yeah.
That could happen to anybody. You know what I mean? A new kid from down the street, nobody know who he is.
It's hard, bro. You gotta be a character now, dog.
Well, I think
he
you
right.
You got a lot of
You gotta be
guys.
conscious.
You got a
We
lot
would
of
never be duplicated,
Y'all was original.
but
Y'all
we was original.
Yeah.
But we just gonna have to deal with the new set now. New set of
But you see a lot of these
kids to
people
come
trying
on.
to do it. A lot of these companies are trying to do it, what you recreated. But I think we were talking about this, that I think because And One created something that was so special, I think, and then when you guys was on tour, And One used to own the summer.
That's it.
Yeah, word.
Used to own the summer. So I think And One,
we was box office.
I think we're probably the only company, everybody been hitting us like crazy, like, yo, y'all need to bring it back. Y'all need to bring
The
it.
summer is the
And I think we're the only, I think, you know, Dave and I have been trying to, you know, talk and trying to see how we could, you know, kind of bring that, but with a new feel back.
Of course.
You know? But our whole thing is, we want y'all guys involved too, because y'all the guys that started this shit.
I got picked the players,
Like this is what
bro.
I was telling people. Like I
You know what
look
I'm saying?
online, I see a lot of the Ballers Life.
Yeah, exactly.
Their games was our open runs.
Yep.
You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
When they pulling up to the park with 5, okay, who y'all got? Let's go.
Yeah. That's good what they doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it wasn't as big as what we had.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? So
No.
they thinking it's gonna get bigger and bigger. First of all, y'all got to get an MC.
Right.
Y'all got to get an MC.
Yeah.
They looking good right now, as far as like, you know, impacting the new kids and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But they probably need an MC. They gonna need a ball handler. They just got dunkers right now.
Yeah.
They just need a nice ball handler to travel with them. And maybe it'll turn into something.
Man, you got so many people who got it from a blue check mark standpoint, but who really can bring that real flair, like that real flavor And One did. Like, it's gonna be hard to find that motherfucker, man.
I mean, but like
Very
Sauce said, it's out there, but it's gonna take time.
Time.
It's gonna take time. You're gonna really have to, you know, go to these different cities and find those next dudes.
You're gonna have to find
Like-
them. They
like-
out there.
Find 'em. They out there. They definitely out there. But you got
There's
to
some
find
guys
them.
out
Like
there
something
nasty,
like-
man.
Like my personal opinion, Orion. If right, if we were, if this was to come back again, or do a movie or something, he had to play his pops. It's a done daughter, because I'm looking at it now. It's what he does is ridiculous, and you know that shit can't be taught. It's kind of got to.
Yeah.
You got to grow into that. It's got to be like a God-given talent, I think. And it's a lot of individuals out there. See, some of the best players in the stands, man. A lot of people don't understand that.
Do you think your son?
Got potential.
Do you think you feel the pressure because his dad is hot sauce? Do you think? I mean, if you look at Michael
son got a
Jordan, if you
different
look at
game.
Michael Jordan's sons, like, dude, there's no way you're gonna be able to live
No,
up to
because
your
you know why?
father.
Different.
He played organized ball.
Different.
Ain't no. I always tell him, ain't no shoes. People may talk about the handles and bops and stuff like that. He don't have to have all that.
Yep.
He play organized ball, so you don't have a lot of shoes to fit.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I
he
mean?
got the bop though. I done seen him hezzy.
But like he said, he learned he's learning the
And
fundamentals now.
that's what a lot of
And
these
he
kids didn't
taught
learn
him.
before. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got a dad that's gonna teach you the fundamentals, like in his younger son, Amari.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Amari dribbling the ball between his legs just as fast as Sauce was a long time ago too. So you're right. Like Dex said, the fundamentals first, and then pick up your game. It's always the best.
Yeah. And you know, I heard your son was at, you know, Sunrise Christian. He was number 2 player, ranked
No.
number 2.
No, the school was number 2
Number 2?
in the country. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Because I see, you know, Skip's son. I see now your son. And that's dope, man, to just see that lineage, man. These kids coming through, you know. But that's dope, too, that people know you for the tricks, but you taught your son the fundamentals. Like, yo,
Right.
you learn these fundamentals first.
Yeah.
Then, you know, if you want to put that little spice in there, you know, that little sauce in there, then you can do it.
whatever you ready.
Now, that's dope, man.
I think it's cool your son
dope.
gonna be able to have a name without having to like literally live off of your shit.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
what I think.
That's
is
the
dope.
hardest thing. That's the hardest thing, man.
Like,
Because I felt bad for Michael Jordan's son. Like, dude, there's no way.
That's
There's no way.
Organized, you know
There's
what
no
I mean?
way you
My
gonna
dude
fill
know
those
how to
shoes.
sell
Shit,
shoes,
I
though.
bet Michael Jordan feel bad too.
There's no way you can fill those shoes, dog. Like,
No.
and another thing, you know, now if you look at LeBron's son,
He's
they
different.
they putting him up there, but dude, that's some pressure for
Yeah,
your
it
ass, dog.
Yeah.
He
Like,
can jump
yeah.
though.
Yeah,
I think Bonnie gonna
Seen
be
that?
straight.
He done added
Bonnie gonna be straight.
another.
So is that
Yeah.
Went in.
did you lower the rim or is that legit? Because he's
Yeah.
jamming that guy.
Yeah. So, too, man, one thing we like to do here you know, to what we call legends is, you know, everybody say about giving flowers, you know, but here we like to give stamps, even though guys are already stamped, but we like to just give stamps and show guys love, man. And like we said, in our eyes, you are a legend. You
Absolutely.
know, number one, showmanship. Like I said, you changed the culture with that. You know,
Appreciate
and
that.
you know, and as far as Streetball, man, you took it to a new level. Because like you said, a lot of guys being from New York, you know, a lot of guys from New York got egos. Like we the only one do this.
Yeah,
like, dude, but it's dudes all over the country that get busy. You know, but New York just has that ego.
They're born with it.
It's just, that's what it is.
Baby
They're
come
born
out
with it,
that
yeah.
womb.
That's just what
ready
it
to
is.
hoop.
But when a dude can play and he do what he do, you gotta give him his respect. You gotta give him his love. And like I said, dude, you changed the culture.
Yeah.
You know, you changed that whole
agree.
culture. So, you know, we just wanna, you know, give you that stamp, dog. You
Appreciate that.
legend on this
Appreciate
end,
that.
dog.
Appreciate
We
that.
appreciate you, brother.
Dog,
You know you my guy, buddy.
man, we appreciate you
appreciate you,
coming
son.
down.
Thanks
One-
for having
one-
me, man.
Wait a minute, one last thing.
We got two things.
We want you to give who are your top 10 streetball legends. It could be two top 10s. It could be your generation. It could be if it's older guys, you know, but who are your top 10?
My top 10.
Yep.
AO.
Shout out AL, bro. Dog.
Maine and Shane.
Yes, sir.
They got that grit.
They really not a 2 and 3. They just really I put them as 2 as together.
Okay. Duo.
They started that
Yeah.
shit, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Half Man.
Yep.
He brought the grimy side to the game. You know, stop being scared. You know, he brought that grimy side. Like,
Yep.
you know, we gonna fight back. We ain't
He was
punking.
always
We ain't
like
gonna
that.
be no punk ass niggas out here.
Yep.
Biz was always like
Yeah.
that. Yep.
Headache.
Mm-hmm.
Headache gonna talk his shit. He gonna go out there and perform and do his thing at the same time. I'm gonna throw Escalade in there.
Oh.
R.I.P., man.
Yep.
Shout out to S.
So, yo, they talk about Escalade, how, like, he became kind of a performer, like, and one kind of position that, you know, as a performer as well, because the moves that he did, they position that, like, kind of with you. Do you see that?
Yeah. Escalade. The crowd love Escalade. You know, he's 6'10", and he do a little handle, the crowd go crazy.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you see a guy his size, but he's light on his
Escalade's a
feet.
bad dog, bro.
Throwing no look passes. He's crossing. Yeah, dude.
Escalade was my roommate for like a whole year, for 2 years straight on the crossover tour.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
One dude I
used
wish
to
I
be in the
could've met.
room. We used to be in the room. He'd just wake up. He'd wake me up like 2 a.m. Hey, Sauce. Hey. When the game starts, when you come in the game, I want you to do your move, throw it off the glass. Grab that motherfucker through my legs and dunk that motherfucker. And go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. I'm like, man, you woke me up just for that. I'm just saying. He said, once you do your move, you know how you always do this, once you do your move, throw it off the glass. Lay it right there on the glass. I'm gonna grab that motherfucker and go between my legs and dunk that motherfucker.
Yo, rest in peace, Escalade.
Yeah, man.
R.I.P., man. Oh, bro, what you got coming next, bro? What you got coming next?
I got my own, you know, cannabis, you know, my strand that's coming out.
What's it called?
Called Boomerang. You know, I got my THC too. You know, of course, you got to be 21 and over.
Oh,
Shout
you-
out 21 and older.
Sauce getting to the cannabis business?
Yeah,
Hey, man, I don't play the radio, man. Come on. I
Oh,
don't play around.
Hey, man. Hey, it's a lot of money being made in that business, boy.
Oh, yeah.
KG said, bro, I feel like I can still play today sometimes.
Because of cannabis?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CBD.
I got
bro.
my hemp line, you know.
Dope.
Is that the mints? Oh, no, that's the lip balm.
Nah, not this for like your joints and stuff like that. For hoopers.
Oh.
That shit smell good.
Like Tiger Balm and stuff like that.
Oh,
You-
okay.
Dank said, let me get some of that shit now.
You would have got some of that back.
That's dope. Why you call it the boomerang? So that shit hit it to come back on you.
Nah, you hit it, you coming back for more.
Yeah. Y'all go get that, bro.
No, but you can smoke that right there.
Word.
That's not THC, so I want everybody to, try it out.
That's dope, man.
So we gonna have to hit that shit outside, bro.
That's
but, like,
dope, dog.
Nah, for real, man. This is some shit that like we really love, bro. We really big on, black empowerment, black business, bro. Like what you doing, dog, you able to make a name for yourself and carry it on. You're not just living in the past, staying in the past. So this is some shit, bro. Like, I love this, man.
Appreciate it.
I love this, bro.
We'll make sure all y'all get one.
Congrats
I
on
appreciate that,
dog.
man.
Congrats. Oh, yeah, I need that in the winter, bro, when you're
Man. Shit right here.
Good.
You hurt yourself getting out of bed at my age.
So my I like to give a shout out to my consultant, the one that helped me get this gig right here, this deal right here, John.
John, what up, bro?
Shout out, John.
Yeah, we got.
Tell him to come around.
We got John in the building. Come on up here, bro.
I had to ask you this. How is it managing that knucklehead?
Wow, it's an everyday event.
I know it is, man.
I didn't know if y'all was gonna get here on time.
Time
Yeah, with
management.
Sauce, he's getting better with it though.
Yeah,
That's
he
what's
is.
up.
I've been knowing Sauce for about 15 years.
Oh, wow.
It only took him 30 years to
Yeah.
get it right, though.
Yeah, it did.
That ain't that long.
Yeah. But Sauce is a good dude though. I've never, like I said, growing up, and when I saw the N1, it caught me by surprise. And how I met Sauce, I used to be a principal. And I had a friend of mine, Victor Martinez.
Oh, yeah,
Corey King. So
just lost Simon. Shout out.
Yeah, we'll get a
Shout out to Simon Martinez. Just
Victor's
lost
brother.
Miami, right?
Yeah.
Or Florida.
Yeah,
somewhere
yeah.
out there. Okay.
So I was assistant principal, so I talked to Victor. He was like, hey, I know Sauce and the N1 people. So they said, okay, let's do a character development thing. Let's bring it to the school and see if we can start a tour. So, Sauce came with the fellas and, did a character development, talk about, how kids stay in school and, correct their behavior and listen to the teachers and stuff like that. They had a basketball game with the teachers and the faculty and staff.
Is it Court King?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And went well. Made front page Florida Today. Ended up getting like 400 schools in South Florida for like 2 or 3 years worth of work because of, the influence that, he had with the kids, the motivation. So when I saw that, we became friends after that. So, and started working with him. I knew him back in everything that was going on with him the whole time, but, I was just, he would just come talk to me and just give him silent advice or whatever like that. But he's made a lot of marketing advances in his career. He's had his own basketball, clothing line, of course, with the CBD and cannabis. So he has touched a lot of areas that someone outside of the NBA has not done. And another thing, a lot of people don't understand what you guys done. The NBA, you guys made the NBA what it is today because of the creativity and the entertainment. Right now, if you look at college basketball and the NBA, it's not like it used to be because you guys left. And like I said, I was one to not be heavy into street ball, but Sauce, by being around him every day, made me see that you guys heavily influence college, professional, and today you can see it with Kyrie. You can see it with these other players. Because the Shannon Sharp, I think about 3 weeks ago, Shannon was talking about, Shannon was like, yeah, let's talk about Kyrie, Skip to Malou, Hot Sauce. These guys learn from you guys.
Yeah.
Doing one of the tapings of the 30 for 30 is coming out. Kevin Durant says, I learned everything that taught me to play I am from N1. I would stop the tape, run outside, do the move, and come back and do it again. That's what made me the player I am today. So once all of these things, the 30 for 30, the Netflix comes out, the whole world's going to see what you guys did for the influence of the NBA. And, I think they owe you guys a clap on the back.
Nah, all the mixtape players, bro, from everybody that started, the Sauce to the, professors and the risers, everybody, that's what people don't realize, bro. N1 is all about the players, bro.
Yes.
All about the players. It's their individual attitude, swag, and what they brought to the game.
Everybody brought something.
Influenced everything.
It's conglomerately to make it what it was. And you guys were like rock stars.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Those some good times back then.
Well, you listen to the Apple podcast with Lost in Sports, Tom Brady's company, and Michael Strahan. The producer talks about how he first seen you guys when he watched Hot Sauce. He threw the ball up his brother's head and broke his nose. so it's a lot of, you have golf, you have boxers, you have other people that doing your moves and his moves, that don't even play basketball. So what type of influence is that? Who dribbles in front of a mirror like a boxer for 2 hours?
That's practice,
Yeah,
though.
I mean, Sauce.
Somebody that's not from this earth.
Yeah,
You feel me?
he came in my living room, he moved everything out the way, he put a camera up. He said, watch this. Start dribbling basketball for like 2 hours, just record himself. So that's when I knew he was special.
Absolutely.
I'm like, this is not normal. Okay, this is a story. So, I played college basketball, played overseas. So one day I was like, yo, let's go out to the court, let's see if it's real. And we battled, got a little physical. I ended up tearing my Achilles.
What'd he do? He snatched it?
Snatched it.
Hey, you snatched them Sauce?
Snatched it.
Through your leg, snatched back?
Yes.
No.
He Anthony Mackie them?
Yeah, he got me.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Threw it through your leg, snatched back?
Yeah. I tripped.
Oh, man.
Tore my Achilles.
He was staying with you?
Yeah, we were doing a tour.
You kicked him out?
Nah, I ain't kick him out.
I'd have kicked his ass out. You tore my Achilles.
Yeah, but
It's
it's real though. It's real.
Yeah, I know, man.
It's real.
Really
That's why you
snatched
see in the celebrity games a lot of NBA players not gonna guard him. They'll put a girl on him before they'll go guard him.
Yeah.
Or a rapper.
Or a
Yeah,
rapper.
they're not gonna guard him.
No.
Yeah, I seen that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Now, didn't you make a
That's a real scar.
was that you that made Mayweather fall?
No, that was that was Bone.
I know he got Justin Bieber.
Yeah, he did. Slid
beat
him. Tiana Taylor.
Damn.
You ever play Obama? Obama.
Nah, man.
That nigga get locked up.
Damn.
He gonna have a Secret Service.
But one thing I can say about Sauce, wherever we go, like if we on Miami and South Beach, somebody come up from, hello, Sauce, when the next time you come to Melbourne, Australia? That's what kind of got me. I'm like, anywhere he go, he always gonna see somebody from some part of the continent. You know who he is.
Yeah.
China, Russia, the Middle East, wherever. That's what I like. And it's all, it's conglomerate. You guys touch the whole world.
Yeah.
And that goes back to what you said, the fashion, the music, the culture.
Yep.
That happened because that was original. And my thing about starting a new
It
tour.
wasn't forced.
No.
It was all organic.
If you're going to start a new tour now, you're going to have to do it where you're going to get all these dudes together. It's going to have to be no cameras, no phones for like 3 months and
gonna
see
be
who
organic.
really get busy.
Got to be organic. Yeah.
It has
It's
to.
too many wannabe characters now.
And I think personally, I think you guys should be the helm of that and the gatekeepers because you created all
We the
this.
only ones that can bring that back, man.
How can you teach somebody to be a ball handler if you're the best? You can do that because you're the best at your craft.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, well, thank you so much,
It was
man.
a pleasure having me here.
It's a
Hey,
pleasure.
Sauce.
It's a pleasure meeting
Thank you.
You know, the new the business mind that's working with Sauce, and now Sauce is getting into, business. He's a businessman now, not only a legend, but a businessman now. Great to meet the person that's helping him with that, man.
Yeah.
It's all love,
Let's give it
man.
up for Sauce.
Let's give it
man.
up. Let's give it up, baby. Let's give it up, man. Let's give it up.
Like we said, man, that's what this podcast is about, man. This is about where it started, and it all started with the player. So you're going to be able to really, really get to hear this from every single player perspective, and you're going to be able to really get to talk with a lot of different people.
Yeah, man. We wanted to know your top 10 street ball players, legends. Well, I'll say players. Your top 10 street ball list.
Let me see where I start. I'll probably say start with AO. AO be number one. Shane and Maine together.
So that's Shane and Maine is 2.
It's 2.
That's a combo, okay.
So somebody might get lucky and get squeezed in there. If I make Shane and Maine 3 and 4, somebody's fucked.
Okay,
right.
So we'll say they 2. Shane and Maine combo 2.
Yeah. All
So we
right.
got Ayo, Shane, and Maine.
Yeah. Half man.
4. 3.
3.
Headache.
That's 4.
I'm gonna say Escalade.
5.
5.
RIP.
Alamo.
6.
I'm throw Spider in there.
Got to.
7.
It's different. You gotta throw Spidey in there.
It's tough right here. Hold on. I already got who I'm gonna say 10. I just, I just need 8 and 9. I already got 7, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to figure out who 8 and 9 is. Okay. Legends. I'm gonna throw Rise in there because he caught most of my
Top 10?
caught most.
Sauce put Riser in the top 10.
It's gonna be a couple.
Not saying
I'm not
because
saying
he's
you knew
doing the
this.
podcast, but I'm just saying because he caught
a lot of
most
your.
of my oops.
Okay,
Atlanta
no doubt.
different.
No doubt.
Caught most of my oops.
Yeah, no doubt.
Tell him, Sauce.
No doubt.
Different.
Yeah, he's the first one to do the 360 and the double arm in the rim.
Thank you.
Okay.
Top
Okay.
10 though, bro. That's
But
big.
not because of that. Because he caught most of my oops in crunch time.
Okay.
So number 8.
Yeah, you 8.
That's respect, bro.
Not
Ooh, salt.
You 8.
8.
Wait a minute. No skip.
No,
No skip?
hold on. I ain't.
You said you could.
What did I tell him?
You said you
I
know
got
10.
10.
He
Okay.
got 10.
You got, so you got one
figure
more.
out
Who the 9? Who 9?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Who 9?
I squeezed Rise in there.
That's 8. Yep. You need,
You got 2
who 9? Who 9?
Dun, dun,
The
dun, dun,
room
dun,
is
dun,
silent,
dun,
waiting
dun,
for
dun,
number 9.
dun.
That's
Uh,
a pretty decent
That's big.
list. Even if you take me out of there, that list is incredible. You heard the people we said?
Bro, I love you to death, bro. Top 10, that's respect though.
That's love.
Skips in there.
Has to, yeah.
Skip 9?
No.
Oh, he.
Skips is in there, period.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not doing them in order. Like,
Yep.
ain't nobody no best or nothing. It's
Yep.
just,
So who 9?
Skip would be 1.
Yeah.
1 and,
I'm glad you shout
AO1, Skip 2, what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
But he's in there. I just got him at, 10.
Okay. So you got Skip at 10.
It's not a best.
No,
Sorry,
it's
it's to the best.
No. It's just naming your
Put
top
players in there. I'm
Yeah.
just putting
who's-
players in there.
So who's 9 then? Because
So you saying throw Skip in there then?
Yeah, Skip is in there.
Okay.
So it's
So
one
that's
more
9.
left.
It's one more left then.
Okay, so Skip's 9. Who's
Yep.
10?
Who's 10?
I'm gonna have to throw somebody in like in the scoot over joint. Like no number. It's just scoot over like between the 9 and 10, but it's like scoot over. I'm gonna put somebody in the scoot over. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put
Okay, 9, then scoot over. Who you scoot over?
and it's still like in the 9, it's just somebody squeezing in.
Yep,
Like,
yep,
you know what I
yep,
mean?
yep.
Throw Future in there.
Okay.
that's
Future.
dope.
No,
Future.
Future is 9. So now
Okay.
I'm gonna throw the
Scoot
scoot
over
overs in
between
there.
9 and 10. Okay.
It's 2 I'm gonna throw in there
Okay, who the
on the
scoot
scoot
over?
overs. I'm gonna throw the white boys in there.
That's what I was about to ask.
Fast?
I didn't want to say nothing. I was gonna let
White
you
chocolate
finish.
and Fest.
Yeah, you got to.
Oh, so they're a combo.
Nah, 'cause they
they
White
they-
chocolate
they play
different,
with
bro.
They're the 2 scoot overs. Okay.
Chocolate grinded out with me from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna throw Fest in there because he
did what he
got
did.
thrown out there in the fight.
He did what he did.
Dope.
He
Throw
did
the
what he
white
did.
boys, and those my white boys.
Okay.
White chocolate
it.
game.
So that's
crazy,
it.
dog.
That's it. That's it.
That's a good list, Sauce.
That's a great list.
Little bro.
Yeah.
That's a good list.
That's a
man.
great list.
Mm-hmm.
And Riser is at number 8. Cause he catching everything.
You the only one that he the only
catching
one that's gonna say
everything.
number 8. But you top 20 though.
You catching everything.
There's a lot of dunkers he didn't mention too.
The new school style.
Like Flight. Y'all probably don't even remember who Flight is.
I don't.
We'll probably have to go top 10 then. But it stops right there. It ain't no top 10. Not a
Fast
lot.
break, jump off from the
the
one
one.
left corner of the free throw line, behind it, in the game. Am I lying?
Tell the truth.
In the
Cause
game.
remember one of the first dudes when they first started was Kraft.
Aircraft. Animal.
One of the first dudes. Aircraft.
All right, so now we finna take it to throwing the oops.
Oh yeah, the best oop throwers?
It's not even 5.
We say top 3.
Okay, we might can say top 3.
I already know my
All right,
three.
ready?
So you
No,
and Shane.
no, not even me. AO.
Yep.
Yep.
It's just how they throw them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Me,
fundamental game.
I'm the basic ooper. I'm not even in it.
Yeah.
So we say AO. Sick with it. It ain't no top 10, even in the top 5. AO Shane, sick with it. We talking oops now. Not no basic. I'm a basic ooper. You know what I mean? Shane, AO, sick with it. It's gonna be a 4. Now I'm finna squeeze in one more.
Who, Headache?
It is a top 5 now. Headache. Now we got one more. Irv.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Right back.
There you go. Those
Shout out to I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. I'll get
Those the best
What
guys
up, Irv?
before the oops or whatever.
He fast as hell, bro. Fast.
No, 'cause I remember used to see AO like you like who the hell
That's
he
it,
throwing
right?
it to?
That's it. I
Everybody else just throw regular.
Pat.
Pat the Rock.
That's
Kick
the
that
kick
shit
can't
off
go
the
to
back.
kick, though.
Yo,
Come out
he'll
all the
kick
time.
that motherfucker.
But I'm like, AO, you'll see AO come down, you'd be like, yo, who's he throwing that shit to? He'll just be like,
Yeah.
somebody just
But AO, you know, do the behind the
yeah,
back.
yeah.
And Shane Headache, but Headache
know
is sick. Or throw it between their legs and over there.
And then you remember the one Shane did where he threw it and
Bounced
ducked,
it? Oh,
he
and-
bounced, ducked down,
and
jumped
Maine
over.
jumped over?
Maine jumped
Right.
over him.
There's a lot of that going on.
Generation 2, you put Fest in there with the oops. He throw some oops.
Basic.
Nah, not with them
Basic.
though.
Basic, man.
Not with them.
Basic.
They was another level. Hey man, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. That was a great one. That was a great
Y'all want
one.
handles?
Hot sauce in the
Oh,
grill.
well,
Okay.
handles.
We got to do this.
Handles, okay. You gotta put yourself in that
Top
one.
five.
Universal?
You gotta put yourself in that
You
one.
said what?
Top 5 handles?
Top 5.
Who is it?
Me,
Yeah.
AO,
You need a legend.
me, AO, I'll be right back.
I ain't heard Skip name yet.
Skip got ball control, man. He not an ankle breaker.
Nah, Skip is not. Skip is
I'm
not
telling
an
the
ankle
truth.
breaker. He's not an ankle breaker.
Okay.
But he'll control that ball.
He
got
control
it on the
ball
string.
Better. He control the ball better. Paul's better than me.
Yeah, he got it on the string, but yeah, he ain't.
Yeah.
So we got one more. Who that?
Me, AO, Albie.
I seen Headache do some shit.
He more like when it come to passing. We talking about ankle breaker, just breaking ankles.
Yeah.
Me, AO, Albie. Silk,
Best kept secret. If you wouldn't said it, I would have.
Silk, and Bone.
Thanks, Bone.
That's it.
I gotta give it to you. That's it.
Ain't no squeeze in.
Ain't no squeezing. That's the ball handlers, and it's a reason.